Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
If you just break it down in individual terms, he played really well last week. 0 interceptions.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Out of the gun. Gone. Man open. It's Kupp. He's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. On 1st and 10, Goff. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. He is racking the sacks up. Charles, 5 last week, now 2 here.
I don't care what they've done in scheme. It's not working. I mean, you can do it all day long, all night long. They did it all week.
And the pressure gets to him again.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. He'll field this at the 5. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got Miller. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Phillip Lindsay with his 16th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Now gone. They'll find Everett there, complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether it's seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Phillip Lindsey, his 2nd touch. 10th on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Back to throw, Goff. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. This pass from Goff to Everett, the tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Taken in at the 22. "34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Lindsey. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now back to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
Here we go. As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
Well, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. He'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll look to throw. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Goff now looks to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. A shotgun snap for Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Ryan Allen now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 18. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Goff. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's now 10 of 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And that's complete to Cooks. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a 1st down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
We talk about it a lot. One of the dangers of the long field goal, you got to kind of hit it low. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. His pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Aaron Donald in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now a carry for Lindsey, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Let's go.
Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question is, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and he delivers the ball.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for the Niners. 51 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive. 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, let's get in them holes.
What you like, Jordan?
So that'll back him up 5.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Still first down.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. 2nd and 2. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Gold able to tack on the extra point.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. This will be taken in at the 1. Able to push his way through, and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and now it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Goff throwing again. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Back now in Los Angeles. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. On the draw, Richard. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Baby. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Philip Lindsey, 74 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
She said you did.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Goff. And the catch made by Johnson. A big play on the catch and run covering.
So you told she have not done that? Huh? Huh?
And then he said after I ate a bite, he said, no, do it tomorrow. Well, it's kind of mirroring good wings. Oh, see.
Hold on. Sid, Bun, you hear my phone? Hello?
Hey, you must have got it plugged on the charger.
Huh?
You must got it plugged in.
Some audio.
What?
Yeah.
So that's why I can't get the video.
Oh, let's say audio.
I know, you must have it plugged in, that's why.
What you mean plugged in?
I think if you got it plugged into the car, like on CarPlay or something, it won't show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pausing it. Bring the screen down. Eyes pause, nigga.
I will cut your balls.
You stop, Jordan.
She can't because she's too high because she got half one donut.
You ain't got the pause.
Get off my bed.
No, you got
Right.
me balls.
So Jordan, her hyper level is on 1,000 right now.
Huh?
Jordan's hyper level is on 1,000 right now. So she told me.
I wonder why.
She told me her daddy said she can have another donut even after I said that she can't.
I did not say that.
And then she said something about he said, but you can get it behind my back. How did he say it, Jordan?
He said, I can have it behind his back. And this man said, no, because he turned around. He said, tomorrow.
But her hyper level is on 1,000 because she done had 4 donuts.
Auntie Marion said now.
Look at her.
I said now.
Look
Nah.
at her.
I said now.
Yeah.
That's what a whole bunch of sugar is. It's 12:33 and her excitement level is on 1,000.
Quit jumping on that bed and put some pajamas on. To my
I
daddy.
have a picture I was going to send you, but I know you were studying.
You got a picture?
Yeah.
Send it to me.
Okay.
Ain't got nothing to do with me. I told her she couldn't have them.
Meanwhile, I'm finna go to sleep and he gonna have to deal with her.
No, I'm finna go to bed. I'm finna go to bed.
She
Yes, I am.
You the one who told
I'm
her she
finna
could
go
have
to
an
bed.
extra donut.
I did not. Marion told her to get it now.
You gonna stay up
I
with
did
her.
not. I did not. Don't put that lie on me.
That's what she said. You said.
No, I didn't say nothing. She didn't even ask me.
She said Daddy told me. She told me that Daddy
I
told
specifically said you cannot have another donut. Go put your pajamas on.
No, you said you can have one when I behind my back. That's what you said. You probably don't remember.
He remembers.
I did not say that.
Look at him, Mary.
I said you cannot have another donut because your mama told you no.
No, you said.
And
I
then-
said-
And then what you said?
I said I'm not gonna be mad at you if you eat one behind my back.
So she heard that you can have one behind my back.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But I did not say she could have one.
First he said.
Lord have mercy.
See, you shouldn't have
This
asked
donut
me
number
why
4 that I just got.
You're supposed to wait until your mama went
4 yards.
This donut number 4 right
Defensively,
now.
I know they have the comfortable lead here at 4.
See,
They
I
do not want to
didn't
give
tell
up
her
big
she
plays
could get
like
it. I
that.
specifically said she can't get
So
it.
oftentimes in this
I told her I wasn't gonna be mad at her.
tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back, they can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, up to you, you're making plays on the football.
A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. First and 10 right at the 20. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 more yards
Well, I don't know what they
there.
could do. I'm finna go to bed.
Oh no, you were responsible for that.
I'm not responsible for that. Auntie, you see her Auntie Marion right there. She get money. Marion the one gave her the first 3. What about that?
By Cup.
When we was at the
And he'll
pizza
be brought
place.
down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. So the ball position now
And then
at the
you gave
3.
her the
Here's
other
2nd
one,
and
right?
goal. Again, Goff. And he's
That don't
got
make no
it.
sense.
That's Cup for a round
Where y'all at,
touchdown.
Marion?
Jordan.
What, Badger?
Cooper Cup. His
Oh, a nigga, y'all done, oh, Vaughn, oh, y'all didn't
And
take
it's
Vaughn
the
back.
Pride now, but the Rams do get a bit closer.
Jordan, seriously.
So they will get on the
Y'all
scoreboard
almost
here. Give them
done.
credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0.
Jordan.
Are you
I didn't tell her to eat it behind my back. I said if she eat it behind my back, I wouldn't be mad at her.
They haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Seriously about this.
Fields about a yard deep.
So I'm
And a
not
pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. You still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
That's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row.
Jayla says she's sleeping in him, so
none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team to have a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on,
He's aggravating me. He's not even having any drama.
Jordan, go put some pajamas on.
Just the way we do it in the NFL. These
All
guys
right, well, I'll see y'all
we just
tomorrow.
play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will
What's your
take
mama
them
say?
out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Jordan, get off the bed and go put your pajamas on so you get a break.
They want to keep falling forward, and they want the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Eluding the pressure line. Completes it to Miller. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. Defensively, Ogbanya Okoronkwo made the stop. Another run by Lindsey. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. On third down, here's Lindsey. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They're going with Lindsey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Lindsey. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On second down now, it's Lindsey. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points